In the heart of the jungles of the Americas stands an ancient stadium now silent. The players who once played there are now long gone. Stone rings set high upon walls, waiting for a shot that could save or cost lives. A shot that will never come again. This is not the story of the creation of a game. This is the story of creation and destruction, a story of life and death. This is the story of ancient Mesoamerica's sacred ball game. Before we begin, just a disclaimer. I may mispronounce words, names, and places in this video. Thank you for your understanding. Long before the Maya and the Aztecs, the Olmec civilization created an early version of the game. They were one of the earliest civilizations to create a ball game. But their true genius was in the material of the ball. The material was unknown to the rest of the world, a material nowadays called latex. While the Chinese utilized inflatable balls, and the Europeans used stuffed leather balls, the Mesoamericans harnessed the sap of the Castella elastica tree. The exact weight and size of the balls are unknown, but it is believed that they weighed as much as 5 kgs, or 9 pounds, and sizes seem to have varied over time. Though they were heavy, they were still incredibly bouncy. This unique characteristic of the balls defined the game completely, creating a sport unlike any other. The game went by a couple of names throughout history. The Aztecs call it Olamalitzli, or Olama, and the Maya simply called it Bits. It was more than just a sport. The Aztecs used it as a way of solving conflicts, from petty grievances to warfare. Earlier than that, the Maya used it for rituals. This is the one that most think of when they think of Mesoamerican ball games. To the Maya, the game was a reenactment of cosmic mythology, matching the narrative of the Popol Vuh, the religion of the Mayan people. No concrete version of the rules of play still exist, but through statues, paintings, and artifacts, as well as surviving records and versions of the game, researchers have narrowed the rules as much as they can. They theorized that players weren't allowed to use their hands or feet. The ball was only kept in play by using hips, elbows, and thighs. The players needed immense strength, skill, and pain tolerance to play this game. Scoring was a rare and momentous event. Simply getting the ball over the opponent's end line was a point, and driving the ball through one of the rings was an instant victory. The scorer was often showered with gifts of jewelry and tributes from the spectators. But in the sacred version of the game, the stakes were much, much higher. The outcome of a match could cost the losing team leader's head, or even the lives of the entire losing team. They would become sacrifices for the gods. In their beliefs, the sun needed human flesh and blood to continue its journey across the sky. Being sacrificed to the gods wasn't a punishment, but a supreme honor, the players literally becoming offerings to maintain the cosmic order of the world. The sacrifice itself, acting like the last play of the game, final and sacred, it ensured that the sun would continue to rise and the rains will continue to fall, helping the world continue on. When the Spanish arrived, they were simultaneously astonished by the game and horrified by the religious significance and outcome. They tried to eradicate it, but this tradition was hard to kill, as it was so deeply rooted. Today, a surviving version of the game, called Ulama, is still played in a few communities in Mexico. Its religious significance is now gone, but the basic rules remain the same, acting as loving links to its centuries-old past. From the stone courts of ancient Mesoamerica to the dust fields of Sonora, the story continues. It reminds us that any game can be more than just a sport. It can be prayer, battle, a story of creation, and a testament to the incredible resilience of the human spirit. Next time we travel across the world to the sandy beaches of the Mediterranean, to ancient Greece and the Roman Empire, to the camps of Roman legions where a brutal game was being used to train soldiers of the empire. If you would like to know when my next video drops, please subscribe and hit the bell. And while you're down there, if it isn't too much trouble, please hit like as well. Thanks and see you next time.